You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, child support femininity. So Pink Book Lessons was talking about a lady who was showing how women use child support as a bitter baby mama controlling method. And appreciate you inspiring the topic. So you got people who are pre to post child support femininity. What I mean by this, let's start with post. You got mothers or single mothers out here who they had a kid or kids, they did the whole child support thing, and they were horrible with their money, and they were horrible with the child support that was for their kids, and they were a rebel without a cause the whole time, and they didn't need a man, they don't need this, they don't need that, they just had a bad attitude. And then the child support ran out, or not necessarily ran out, it was on its way to running out to when it ran out, and it didn't happen anymore. Then all of a sudden these people got nice. These people were ready to be involved and fall in love and to be in relationships, and then they were like, oh, I've been going through it because I've been a single mother raising kids. Truth be told, this is the situation that they asked for. But now they can't. They use that money as money to get their hair done and their nails done and go out to eat and go to concerts and go on trips. And now they ain't got that money no more, and they subsequently don't love their kids as much anymore. Now they looking for a man because they ain't like men really like that until the support ran out. So now you want to be a nice woman. That's when people talk about ladies being chameleons. That's part of that. That's part of that chameleon thing. Then you have people who are, ladies who are in it. They may have a kid or may have multiple kids, or have a kid and trying to have more kids, where that's what they did. They had a kid and they're a terror, and using child support as a weapon. And maybe they need more money. So now it's time to have another kid, which is a dumb idea, by the way, but people still do it. Or the guy that they're dealing with doesn't really have much, or he's not a guy who provides. So now I got to be a nice lady to hook a guy in to get to know me and my kid, because ultimately I need somebody to subsidize the child support I'm getting or the child support I'm not getting from having a child with this type of guy, right? So now she's going to act like a lady. And normally those are the type of people that, if they have if they had a kid with a guy, you'd be like, that's you? And they know it'd be a bad look. So then it's like, yo, I'm not even gonna let you know what my child's father looked like, because if he's a bad guy, you're gonna look at me some type of way. And if he's a good guy, he gonna look at you some type of way too. But because you're like, well, okay, well, who would? So you might have been the bad one, and now you're trying to be a good lady. So what is the issue? The issue is child support. She needs more money. Whether it's you playing stepdaddy or you playing stepdaddy and giving her, a little financial boost, or if she think it's good enough, her getting, sleeping with you and getting pregnant by you, and now you on it, right? And that might happen with 2, 3, 4 guys. Depends. I mean, this is how it goes down. And so now it's time to be feminine. And where this starts, that's why I went from the back to the front. No pun intended. Or the front to the back, whatever. Before some of these ladies have kids, they don't like men. Like, all 3 of them groups really don't like men. But she wants a baby. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I want a baby. I want to be a mother type of thing. So now they're going out with it on their head. I want to be a mother. But they know already that doesn't necessarily mean they want the father there. Thus these conversations after the fact where, oh, I was abandoned, but you never lived in the same house. You never lived in the same apartment. You might have never lived in the same apartment complex. It's just you were having unprotected sex because you wanted to have a baby, and you can hide behind the fact that you're the one that had the baby, you know. So, but you wanted a baby, and he was going to pay you for your wanting to have a baby. And he was going to find out on the back end, yo, oh, you had already pre-planned this. I just happened to be the guy that just fell in it that day, you know. And this is where a lot of times when you see the falling outs of young ladies when they're, you know, pregnant or just having a baby, is the guy finds out you've already pre-planned this. So you were only ladylike and nice and trying to be loving or whatever until you can get somebody to go up in you raw enough times to have a baby, and then now you're gonna cut up. So it's a child support femininity. And when people go, oh, I can't trust you, then it's time to be bitter and say, I'm gonna charge you up. Because, you know, in essence, it looks good if you're in a court acting like a bitter person when you're the one who did wrong, because people are gonna assume, unfortunately, because you're a mother, that you were in the right and you were a helpless victim, when all along you did this as premeditated. But from the beginning to the end, you only were being nice to get something out of the deal with the kid, or get something because you don't get anything anymore from that kid. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.